Hello guys and dolls, how are you? I hope you're well. I got my winter Barbie look today. I've got a quick little story about that. Where I used to work, my coworker called me Winter Barbie. I think it's because I color coordinated everything I wore. So, that's the name, I guess. The only thing I could think of. Anyway, so I talked to somebody last night, and it reminded me why my ass stays single. Okay, now, the sob story that people tell you may not be the real reason they're getting a divorce. So don't fall for that shit and don't feel sorry for them, because you may find that there's something else besides what they're telling you that's probably more accurate, is the reason why. So anyway, he was talking to my friend. Naturally, he acted like he had sense when he talked to him because he's a male. So he's going to perpetrate this macho front, and they're going to have these talks back and forth and whatever. Okay, and so he said, oh, she's really pretty and this and that and, blah, blah, blah. So, my friend was like, yeah, he wants to get to talk, he wants to talk to you, get to know you, whatever. Which wasn't exactly true. Well, it might have been, but for sinister reasons anyway. So we got to talking, everything was cool, everything was cool yesterday when we talked, and then it changed today. So what happened was, he said, why are you single? You're pretty, you're really attractive. Why are you single? And I'm not usually asked that question, so I didn't really know how to answer right away. And then I thought about it, and I said, because I'm trying to sum it up, right? I said, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people lying by misrepresenting who they are. They present this image and they put on this costume, when in reality, that is not who they truly are. I'm tired of that. My bullshit meter has zero tolerance for any more bullshit. And he goes, I understand that completely. And we talked back and forth, and he's supposedly going through a divorce, and he probably is, okay? Which you find out probably the reason why later. Anyway, so what, maybe we could, and he's kind of like a nerdy, he's a chocolate guy, and I normally don't bother with them because they're super, not all, but a lot of them are very, very hypersexual. They love to look you up and down like you're butt ass naked. Oh, girl, what you, turn around, let me see what you're working with. They don't all act that way, okay? He seemed totally different. He acted like he's into kayaking. There's not too many people of color into kayaking like I am. He just seemed interesting. And so he's not from around here, which was a plus, which means he knows how to use a toothbrush. I'm not kidding. I've seen people from here that their gums are literally black. And when they talk, they're like, yeah, and you see all this black, and you're like, I've seen that a lot. Or they look like they've been chewing bricks their whole life, like because of meth or whatever, drug abuse. I've never lived somewhere, to my knowledge, that had so much drug abuse. And people pride themselves on being drug heads, alcoholics, thieves, can't keep their fucking hands to themselves. They have to start stealing. It's just not a good look. So totally outside the box. Obviously, not everybody from here acts the same. Obviously. So anyway, yeah, let's talk sometime. This, that, and the other. Blah 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 blah. So then today, my friend and I go out to eat. I was supposed to go to a performance tonight, and I didn't get to go. I was invited to go out, but I wasn't able to because the roads were really, really bad. I'm talking treacherous bad. Fresh snow, the temperature's dropping. What does that turn into underneath? Ice. And the tow trucks just took their sweet time on getting out there, which just makes things worse. People are going too fast for the conditions. If you're not going to make it to the show anyway, because you're going to be in the morgue or wrapped around a tree. So you're not going to make it anyway. So it's just best not to do it. So, we went ahead and canceled it, but we went and grabbed something to eat. And then by the time we came back, it was, um, it was getting progressively worse. So I reached out to him and said, hey, how you doing? This, that, and the other. And he said, oh, I'm good. How are you? I said, well, we're out and about. The roads are bad, because of the snow and ice, or it's going to probably turn to ice. The roads are pretty nasty. And he's like, oh, okay. I said, what are you doing? And he said, oh, I'm laying here relaxing, watching YouTube and watching Pornhub. I didn't know what Pornhub was. I'm assuming I didn't know what it was. So I asked my friend, is that pornography or something? He's like, oh yeah. What the fuck would possess a total stranger to say to another total stranger, oh, I'm watching Pornhub, laying around watching Pornhub, which means he's laying around butt-ass naked with his stick in his hand. I'm not freaking stupid. Why else would you be watching it? You're having sex with yourself. He's supposedly going through a divorce right now. If that is true, which it probably is, there's a strong possibility he's addicted to that. His story to my friend was, oh, yo, she stepped out on me. I find that hard to believe. I think it's more likely that he has a porn addiction and she got sick and fucking tired of it because he'd rather twist his ding-a-ling in the other room watching porn than have sex with his own wife. Or he wants to have sex with her the way they do in a porn, and that's not real. That's not intimacy. That's banging. That's not intimacy and closeness and love and connection. It's screwing, which a lot of people are into that anyway. They have no skills in bed. They just copy what they see in the porn. Or they're mentally disconnected from you because they're broken in here. So they're not good in bed. Narcissists are not good in bed because they're not having intimacy with you. They're screwing you because it's a form of manipulation. Anyway, so they're not good in bed. They're deadbeats in bed. Losers. But I'm just puzzled as to what the fuck would possess a person to come out their fucking neck and say something like that. Where do you think that's proper? Where do you think that's okay? If you can't say shit like that in front of your mother to a woman, then don't fucking say it. Or maybe you weren't taught nothing. That's why you act like that. That's why you come out your stupid face and say something that stupid and asinine and disrespectful. Did I tell you I'm into porn? Did I tell you that I'm a freak? Did I tell you that I'm looking for the next sausage so I can spin around on it and everything else swing from the rafters and land on your cock? Did I say I'm into that, motherfucker? I didn't. So don't god dang talk to me like that. We have got to learn to not accept things just because everybody's doing it. Everybody's disgusting. Everybody's having one-night stands. Everybody's swinging from the trees. Everybody's got a legal pad. Not everybody, right? They've got a legal pad with all the names, and they scratch off the names of all the people they done fucked because they ain't got nothing else to offer except their genitalia. Unless somebody approaches you that way, don't come out your fucking mouth talking like that. I'm sick and fucking tired of dealing with sex-starved predators. And that's what they are. They're predators. That's what they freaking are. Your mother didn't raise you at all, much less raise you correctly. What? So, yeah, it just really pissed me off. It kind of blew my mind. So I changed the subject and I said, well, I'm dealing with the roads. In other words, I got more important things to lay around and diddle myself. I actually have fucking important things to worry about, like making sure I don't get wrapped around a fucking tree because the roads are bad. This is why women are fucking single. This is why they don't want to be goddamn fucking bothered. This is the reason why women need to buy toys on Amazon, because let me tell you something, honey. A battery-operated boyfriend, Bob, is going to treat you better than these sons of bitches out here that ain't got nothing going on except diddling theirself and trying to diddle you too. If that's all you got to offer, my God, you cannot be more pathetic than you really are. Honestly. I got my wiener. Would you like that? What's some porn with me? That could be the real reason he's getting divorced. Don't fall for what people tell you. Oh, my spouse cheating. They can never be faithful. Oh, fucking shut up. Shut up. There might be a whole lot more to that story. Do you think they're going to tell you all the rest of it? No. Okay? This is why you will see more and more and more and more and more women remaining single. And I am not talking about for 3 months, 6 months, a year. I'm talking years as in plural. I've been single for many, 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 many years. I wasn't in a relationship in the summer. I was in a manipulationship. So that's not a relationship. All right. It was formed under false pretenses on that fool's part. So that wasn't, I was single then too. So I've been single for many, 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 many years, and I will continue to be single for many, many, many more, because I'm not going to settle for somebody who only has sausage to offer. I'm not going to settle for someone who doesn't have any fucking sense. I'm not going to settle for somebody like the last person who, he's married to his son. He's up his son's ass so deep, he could tickle his son's tonsils with his hands. Woo! That's how deep he's up his ass. I am not going to deal with that. Women are going to be more and more and more selective. If you have self-respect, ladies, if you have any love for yourself whatsoever, you are not going to settle for this shit. You will not. I don't care if sucking and fucking is so goddamn normal, you could do it in the middle of the grocery store. Whee! Okay? I don't give a fuck if that's normal. I won't be fucking doing it. And until you women, ladies, put your fucking foot in their ass and say, I don't deal with men who disrespect me like that. Good luck. Or quit talking to him altogether, because what else is there to talk about? You're a pervert. I'm not. End of discussion. Don't normalize bad behavior. Don't say, well, you know, that's what guys do. Boys will be boys. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No. Abso-fucking-lutely no. I'm not accepting that. Talk to me like you got some fucking sense. I'm not so desperate and so lonely that I have to take anybody who pays attention to me. And none of you ladies need to be that desperate and lonely either. Either talk to us like you got some fucking sense, or get to stepping. Go kick rocks. We've got all kinds of shit happening in the world. We've got all kinds of madness popping off right now. Our whole world has been flipped upside down, and the only thing you could think about is tits, ass, and booty, and pussy. That's all you could fucking think about? Well, shit, I wish that's all I had to think about is perversion. My brain is intellectual. It doesn't go to the slimy page and stay there. It doesn't go to the slimy page, period, because there's so much more to life than that. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, I went through 4 fucking surgeries in 2 years. 4. Do you honestly think when I had arthritis in my hand, do you honestly think a dick was going to fix that? Do you think so? Because it doesn't. Do you think when I broke my leg, a dick was going to fix that? It didn't. It doesn't. Do you think when I had all that metal hardware put in and screws that were fucking this long put in my goddamn leg, multiple of them put in my leg, you think dick was going to fucking fix that? It didn't. Me losing my gallbladder, did dick fix it? It didn't. Me getting the metal taken out of my fucking leg, did dick fix it? No. Y'all don't squirt magic glitter out of your fucking dick, make the bills disappear, increase our money, okay? We don't have to go to the hospital. We don't have to go to the doctor. We ain't got to do shit no more, because all we got to do is have him squirt off this fucking magical glitter that takes away all your fucking problems. Take your dick and shove it up your ass. I don't want to fucking hear it. If you cannot approach me like you got some motherfucking sense, and stop acting like you fucked your sister in a goddamn barn, you fucking talk like you got some sense, or we will remain single for fucking ever. And if you think I'm playing, ask your female friends when the last time they dated. They'll tell you. Why would they? There's no incentive. There's no incentive. Why would they? You ain't got no fucking class. No self-respect, no manners. For those of you who were raised right, and you do have some sense, thank you. Thank you. But you are far and few in between. Don't think that because you're a gentleman and you have respect and you don't talk out perverted, rated X talk to strangers, don't think that that is the norm, because it's not. Perversion is the norm. Disrespect is the norm. And women have got to put their fucking foot down and say, I don't like the way you talk to me. Or better yet, you don't say fuck all to him. You do like I did. You take his information out of your phone. I have an anti-spam app on my phone. And you know what that does? I'll tell you what it does. It only accepts people that are in my contacts. So if you are a stranger to me and I gave you my number, I will tell you, you have to call me and leave a message on my voicemail. Because if my phone doesn't recognize you, it throws you in the trash. So your text is not going to reach me. Y'all got to be a lot more selective about who these fucking knuckleheads. Don't let them. No. You have to know that you are more than titties and nipples and pussy and ass. You have to know that you are fucking more than that. That you are a human being with a heart, mind, body, and soul. That you are in touch with who you are. That you are a spiritual person. That you are an emotional person. You are creative. You are entertaining. You are intelligent. You are all kinds of things. If you reduce yourself to body parts, you ain't got no more respect for yourself than what he's got for you. And if you ain't heard nothing else I've ever said on my fucking channel, you need to hear that you are worth more than being treated like a fucking $2 whore on a goddamn street corner. You better start having respect for yourself, and you better start fucking putting your foot down and block these motherfuckers. When they get tired of diddling theirself, maybe they'll change their tune. If not, they could diddle theirself from now until they stop breathing. And that wouldn't bother me at all. Diddle yourself, fool, because that's all you care about any fucking way. I'm not going to be there for you when you have surgery. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to fucking call you because I'm a narcissistic motherfucker and all I care about is my cocky, arrogant ass. Well then, fuck you. We will remain single. Single as a Pringle. And y'all better stop falling for the bullshit that you hear on dating sites, the fucking marketing. Oh, we're different. We believe in a connection. We believe in romance and love. That is called marketing. What is marketing? A bunch of fucking cockamamie bullshit. None of it is true. None of those dating sites / mating sites, none of them are legit. Not a one of them. And I don't give a flying rat's ass that one person out of a million found their partner, and we're happy, we've been married, we got 5 kids. That's 1 in a gabillion. You got a better chance of hitting the lottery than finding your true love on a freaking dating site. Oh, I need to calm down, I'm fired up. I am sick and fucking tired of piece of shits masquerading as people. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You don't respect me, I don't respect you. It's just that simple. I am not desperate. I am not lonely. I don't fucking need you. Y'all can't even fix a car, fix a broken sink. You can't do fuck all. You can't comfort someone when they're upset. You can't visit them in the hospital. You can't send a fucking text. You can't even pick up a goddamn phone and say, hey babe, how you feeling? I know didn't you have surgery today? Did everything go smooth? How do you feel? You can't fucking do that, but you can take your stupid raggedy dick out of your fucking pants. I'll tell you what, take your dick out of your pants, bend it backwards, shove it up your ass because we're sick of it. Approach us like you got some motherfucking manners and respect, or women will stay single indefinitely. You understand that? Good. And for those of you who, as I said, those of you men who are not diddling yourself because you ain't got fuck all better to do with yourself or trying to diddle somebody else. Those of you that are intellectual, you're going to school, you're going to work, you respect people because your mom raised you that you will respect women or I'm going to fucking backhand you. For those who actually raise their kids, they didn't just spread their legs open just to get a dick up in there to get pregnant and have a kid to brag and say they got a kid. They actually fucking raised their kids with respect and manners for other people, regardless of the gender. Those are the people that I have respect for. Those are the people that we need a whole lot more of, and what y'all need to do, those of you who are loving and kind and sweet and mentally sound and not a nasty ass pervert, you need to clone yourself because God knows we need a whole lot more of you. Okay, my rant is over. Y'all have a good night, good day, whatever it is, where you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.